As I opened my eyes, a familiar yet distant ceiling came into view. My heart pounded in my chest. Was this a dream? No, it felt too real. I sat up in bed, my fingers trembling as they touched my face. The mirror confirmed my suspicion. I had returned to my past. I had been reborn. Memories of my past life rushed through me. My husband, Ethan, had loved another woman, Sophia. And because of her lies, he believed that I had bullied her. No matter how much I tried to prove my innocence, he never listened. Instead, he divorced me, and Sophia took my place. I had died alone and broken, betrayed by the man I once loved. But this time, I wouldn't let history repeat itself. The door burst open, and Ethan stormed in, his blue eyes filled with anger. "I warned you, Elena! Stop harassing Sophia!" he shouted. Sophia stood behind him, tears streaming down her face, playing the helpless victim like always. "I didn't do anything," I said calmly, meeting his gaze. "You called her names in front of the maids," Ethan accused. Sophia sniffled. "Elena, I don't know why you hate me so much. I just want us to get along." I clenched my fists. In my previous life, I would have screamed, cried, and begged Ethan to believe me. But now I knew better. Instead, I smiled. "Oh, I see. Sophia, could you tell me exactly what I said?" Sophia blinked, startled. You called me a snake, and I see," I cut her off. "Then let's ask the maids, shall we?" Ethan hesitated. In my past life, he never cared to investigate, always believing Sophia's words. But this time, I made sure to act with grace and confidence, not desperation. I turned to the headmaid, Mrs. Collins. "Can you tell us what actually happened?" Mrs. Collins, a woman of integrity, hesitated before speaking. Lady Elena did not insult Miss Sophia. Rather, Miss Sophia told Lady Elena that she was a pathetic, unloved wife, and that Lord Ethan only kept her around out of pity. A gasp echoed through the room. Ethan's eyes widened as he turned to Sophia. "That's not true," Sophia stammered. She must be lying." But the other maids nodded in agreement. "It's true, my lord. We all heard it." Looked at me, his expression conflicted. "Elena, why didn't you tell me before?" I chuckled softly. "Would you have believed me?" He flinched. Sophia, realizing she was losing control, grabbed Ethan's arm. "Ethan, don't listen to them. She's manipulating you." I stepped forward. "If I were really a bully, wouldn't I have done worse things to you by now? Yet, I have only defended myself." I turned to Ethan. "The truth was always in front of you. You just refused to see it." Ethan's face darkened as he finally saw the real Sophia. He pulled his arm away. "I need time to think." He left the room, his expression unreadable. Sophia glared at me. "You think you've won?" I smiled. "Oh, darling, I have only just begun." Days passed, and Ethan began to see Sophia for who she truly was. He distanced himself from her, and for the first time, he truly looked at me. Not as the villain, but as a woman he had wronged. One evening, he found me in the garden. "Elena, I was blind. I hurt you." I didn't respond, just continued admiring the roses. "I don't deserve your forgiveness, but if there's even a small chance, I want to make it right." I turned to him, meeting his gaze. "Then prove it, Ethan. If you truly want to make things right, show me. Not with words, but with actions." And for the first time in both my lives, he did. Sophia was exposed for her manipulations and left in disgrace. Ethan, having realized his mistakes, spent every moment proving his love for me. And as time passed, I slowly let go of the pain and allowed myself to love again. This time, our love was not built on lies, but on truth, trust, and a second chance.